So let's analyse one of the deals that I did last year as if we were buying it today. We're going to use the Lendlord platform to do this analysis. Let's go. So if we go to invest on the side and we go to a rental, what we can see is a dashboard. And if we scroll down, let's put the figures in and see what it brings back. So we bought this for 122,500. Property value has gone up. Pop that in. Pop the monthly rent in. We know what that is because there's a tenant already in. Refurb costs, they were about 7k. Closing costs, we paid for solicitor survey, so I'll add them in here. So we're looking at about 2,000 all in. Loan to value details, we did 75%. Pop all that in. Enter it all in. Mortgage fees, yes, we did. We had 995. Mortgage interest rate, luckily enough, it was 2% at the time, which is about right on the mortgage payment. Monthly costs, we can add the insurance in there. No ground rent, freehold. Maintenance, allocate around 50 quid a month for that. And then the magic happens. You put all them details, which took me literally seconds, and look at what it does. So at the top, our dashboard's filled in. So we've got net cash flow, we've got gross yield, 6.4%, which if you look over the right hand side is more than the average for the area. We've got long-term growth, we've got return on investment. There's every bit of metrics that you'd want to see on there, and it's literally taken me seconds to do that. If you look at the top of this page then, you can actually click on a button that says finance this deal. So you can be walking around a property, you can get the platform on your phone, you can run this analysis, and then you can start the mortgage process. I mean, I wouldn't unless you've got the offer accepted, but you can. The beauty of this platform is whereas before you'd probably go to Rightmove, you'd do more analysis, you'd look at the values of the properties in the area, you'd try to sort of establish how much they might go up over the years. This already feeds into this platform, so it does it all for you, so it saves tons of time. Okay, so now we've got the property, and we actually have got the property. We can go to manage, so we can add the property onto our portfolio, and we can look at all the metrics behind that as well. So I've put the property in, I've just put a random address in, but all the figures are actually correct, they're all the right figures. And then again, we get a little dashboard at the top, so we know how much equity is in the property, we know how much is outstanding on the loan, and it's actually really easy to add stuff on. So you just click on the add button, add property, and then you've got all these different options down the side. So you can pop that address in, you can pop their mortgage details in, start date, end date, balance, even lender. You can pop the property details in, when was it built, what type of property is it, all of that goes in. You can even put who supplies the gas, the electric, your insurance details. You literally don't have to remember anything. So gone are the days where you have paper after paper and file after file, which I used to do. You can literally put everything into here and you can bring it up on your phone and check it whenever you want. You can also start to look at your monthly expenses, you can add your gas certificate, you can add your electrical check and your EPC. The benefit of those three things are, you put your end date in, the platform actually reminds you when it's due. So if I head over onto Insights, I've put these details in, so it tells me not only when this gas safety certificate's due, but it also gives a value of how much it's going to cost. So you're looking at around 68 quid for that. So that's really helpful if you're a first time landlord. So once you've added a property, you can also then add your tenants. The beauty of adding the tenants is you can then see what rent's coming in, what rent's overdue, and it can really help you keep on track of managing your properties. Same sort of process as adding a property. You literally just click on the add button, add tenant, pop them details in, tenancy period, monthly rent, frequency, is there a guarantor, everything you could possibly imagine, and then it updates your dashboard for you. If you then go over into payment schedule, it tells you what's overdue. So I've put an example in here. So at the minute, we've got our property details, we've got our tenant details, we've got what's coming in. So you can also look at your transactions, you can add a transaction on there, you can say what category it's in, whether it's maintenance, whether it's mortgage payments, and all of this you can collect during the year. And what it'll do is it'll save a ton of time at the end of the year when you're doing your tax return. And then when you look to come to the end of your mortgage product, which you'll be able to see on your insights, you can click on mortgage applications and you can actually apply for a mortgage via Lendlord. You can either go through the button that says find a mortgage product, or you can go in via the deal analyzer. It literally just asks you for all the details that you'll need: estimated property value, how much loan you want, expected monthly rent, and following that, it actually sends you over a lot of the best rates that are for you. So you can choose from this list, you can start that mortgage application, and you can do everything via Lendlord. So in a matter of minutes, I've analysed a deal, I've entered a property, I've got all my tenant details, I know exactly where I am. This app actually really simplifies managing a property. So if you're self-managing, if you're a new landlord, or you've got a huge portfolio of properties, it really simplifies everything for you. I'm really impressed. You will be too. All you need to do is go over to lendlord.io, give it a free trial and see what you think.